Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are three components in our life. One component is the world that we are experiencing. So, this world. Second component is the experience that we are going through. And the third component is the one who is going through the experience, so the experiencer. So, three things. Experiencer, experience, and experienced. Three of them. Now, out of these three, which is the component which we give maximum importance? We give maximum importance to the experience of the world. Keep on gathering the things to such an extent that we don't know where is what. Whole life, if we look within, if we have to write our biography in a line or two, what we will write? Right from childhood, we have been struggling to fulfill our desires. Till date, our desires are not fulfilled. And yet, we have not learned about it. So, this life wherein we are extremely extrovert and spend the whole life earning, accumulating. There is no end to it. This is called technically as Adi Bhautik life, material world. Then the second aspect is the experience that we go through the life. So, we keep on all the time talking about our experiences. Good experience, bad experience. Like I keep on moving everywhere. People have the same question. Swamiji, of so many places you have visited, which is the best place that you like? So suppose I am in Jumritalaya. You know Jumritalaya? You have wasted your life. So, suppose you are in a small way. Okay, Bareilly, Jumkewali. So, suppose I am in Bareilly and that person from Bareilly asks me this question. You have visited so many places, which is the best place that you like? What reply will I give? Tell you true? Yes. Bareilly is the best place. Because wherever I am, that is important. It's not the other places. Heaven is good. What is the use? I am in the hell. So hell is good for me. See? And then we keep on talking about the experiences. During our childhood, we used to climb on the tree and play gilli danda and all these. Now the oldie dada, nana, those who come in this country, they keep on complaining and teaching the small kids. Go and play outside all the time inside the house. So that boy was playing his games. And Dadaji means what? Who is the elderly person? He who remembers he is old when he is in front of the children. And whatever the children are doing, that is wrong. If they are, you see the mothers, if the children are playing, mothers are unhappy. Don't go here, don't go here. So the mothers make the children happy when they are small, and then they make him, again they become miserable because the child is happy. So they get the son married, and again they make him miserable. Now where that boy will go? See? And this is how we gather experiences of our life. One mother, then boy, he asked me this question. Swamiji, you know my life. I said, yes. My mother also you know, my wife also you know. I said, yes. And you know how I am miserably tortured by both of them. Can you give me some option? I said, yes, it is in the Bhagavad-Gita, 19th chapter. It is there. So, what is that? So, I told him, I'll tell you, but don't tell my name to both of them because they give me food. Then I told you, call both of them, make them sit in front of you, and tell first the wife, look here, I don't want to hear one good or bad word about my mother from your mouth, okay? Become strong. When you say like this to your wife, your mother will start bloating. Mera betta. After that, you tell the mother, Mom, yes, I don't want to hear a single bad word or a good word about my wife from your mouth, okay? Air deflated. Then don't stay there, go away. Then what will happen? They will have a common enemy in you. And when the enemies come, they become united. Then you will be a outcast in your own house, both by wife and by mother, and as a result, there will be peace everywhere. This is how we keep on gathering all useless experiences. And that becomes our autobiography of a Dumbo. Whenever I read autobiographies, I always get this funny thought in my mind. We start, I was born on 30th of February. Arey, come on, yaar. You were never born. Does anybody have experience that of birth? Somebody tells you that you were born and you agree. But from there the life begins. And then when I was a child, we used to go and play outside, to climb on the trees and all that. These days children all the time, tuck, 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 tuck. So the grandfather tell the child, go out and play. So the child is in the American child, he goes out, sit down and this is how we gather experiences and that becomes our biography. In whole life, we talk only about that. This is worth observing in your own life. Whenever we meet somebody, if we are Indian and we are Indians, so who is Indian? There are many qualities of Indians. First of all, for Indian, every time is a tea time. Second thing, for Indian, every Indian is a born doctor. I am a victim of that. You don't know. Suppose, throat is there. Throat will have problem. Constantly talking, it will have problem. Swamiji, don't worry. I say, I am not worried. Actually, that lady is worried. Then she, no, I will make something for you. Milk and lot of haldi in that and boil it. How you take this? Neither there will be throat nor pain. Both gone. See? Getting involved unnecessarily. And then we say, life is good, life is bad. Don't get involved. So second area of our life is the experience. And the most important area, who is experiencing? That is the one which we are absolutely unaware of. So when we give importance to the world, that is called as Dharma Shastra. In Dharma Shastra, what is told? Satyam vada, dharmam chara, swadhyaya anma pramadaha, acharyaya priyam dhanamavrutya prajatantum ma vyavachesi, satyanna pramaditavyam, Dharmanna pramaditavyam, bhutyaina pramaditavyam, matrudevo bhava, pitrudevo bhava. Dharma Shastra. How to conduct ourselves in life is Dharma Shastra. Then comes the Upasana Shastra. What are we seeking in life is only fulfillment of our desires, nothing else. So we try to fulfill our desires by working in the world, but it doesn't happen. Then we do naturopathy and allopathy and all kinds of pathy, become pathetic. Even then it doesn't help. Then we go to a Babaji, Maharaji, Bachcha nahi hai. You are lucky. No, Maharaj. See, there are two types of people. Those who are miserable because they don't have children. Remaining are those who have got children. And then that Maharaj will say, okay, do. Go to your home and 16 Monday observe. Strictly. Don't take food, don't take water, nothing. 16 Mondays. Okay. Then 17 Mondays do puja. Shivji Mandir. And thereafter, make a golden nag as an offering to Lord Shiva. Okay. Then don't give it to the Pandit, give it to me. Then what will happen? You will be blessed with a child. So our upasana is only aimed at fulfilling our desires. So two things. Either we give importance to the worldly things, or our whole life is only try to fulfill the desires, fulfill the desires. Now the third important thing. One day, it may happen by God's grace. This Avadhuta Gita, right in the beginning, it tells, Ishvaranugrahateva pumsam advaita vasana mahat bhaya paritranat vipranam upajayate. By the grace of the Lord only, we are attracted towards study of Vedanta and become subjective in our life. It is not karma phala, but those who are lost in this karma, they have got this funny notion. Padani, what punya I have done in the last life that I have come to the temple. No. But the prarabdha also people don't understand. In Vrindavan, one lady came and asked, Swamiji, I am so happy to see you. I don't know what was my prarabdha, I am seeing you. So whole life goes only in this material pursuit, or try to fulfill the desire one way or the other. In Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, right in the beginning, there are 6 chapters from other Puran, and it is to tell the greatness of Bhagavat. It's called Bhagavad Mahatmya. And there is a story. There was one Brahmin, and his name was Atmadeva. And he has a wife. And the wife was terrible. From there onwards, I am just telling you the story. So she was terrible. And this man was very simple, and very nice, very good. And he was all the time wanting to have a child. So he could not have. Then he went to a Mahatma. Mahatma said, forget about this life. Next 7 life you don't have to have children. No, don't give me Upadesh. I want a child. And he held his head and feet, everything. Finally, give mango. Take. Give it to your wife. Now the wife. If I eat this mango, if I carry the child, all my freedom will be gone. I will suffer. I won't be allowed to eat anything. I won't be able to enjoy. I don't think I should have a child. No. Let him say he wants, but I don't want to carry the child. And thus, what she does, she gives that mango to a cow. The story goes. See? And finally, First, he was miserable because he didn't have a child. Then he is miserable because he has a child. What for we are here? See, and this happens when Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat na asti akritaha krutena tad vijnanartham gurumeva vigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Pariksha lokan karmachitan. Whatever we have been actively busy in our life, take a pause and look behind what we have achieved till date. Have we discovered fulfillment in our life? And if we are sincere, we'll come to know that till date we have had achieved nothing. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. If you don't trust me, leave and see. Nothing will be lacking. But what an arrogance. Pariksha lokan karma. What for we are here? See, friends. Then nirveda mayad. You are bound to have nirveda, dispassion. Dispassion doesn't mean become a Babaji and take my market. No. Dispassion means live very much in this world, but don't get influenced by the world. See, friends, nirveda mayat. And then you start being contemplative. Kastvam koham kutamayataha kame janani kome tataha iti paribhavaya sarvamasaram vishvam tyaktva sapna vicharam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Then a question comes in our mind as to whence I am, what are parents, where from I have come, where I have to go, who am I? When these questions will start troubling a person, understand God's grace is showering on him. This thing doesn't come as a result of karma phala. The result of the karma is only two: joy and sorrows. Punya karma, you get sukham. Papa karma, you get dukkha. But when you step on the spiritual path, it is God's grace. And when we accept this as a God's grace, there cannot be arrogance of walking the spiritual path. And what is the arrogance of walking spiritual path? We start comparing ourselves with the weaknesses of others. We are not like other people. Waking up very late in the morning, we wake up early in the morning. We are not like other people. Eating non-vegetarian every day, we eat alternate days. See, these goody brand people are dangerous. See, friends, let us not try to prove something to somebody in this world. Be yourself. Many of us have got this notion. Spiritual life means becoming extraordinary, holier than thou. This word I learned from one girl. In India, somewhere, we went to somebody's house and 3-4 children were there. And then there was one girl, little bit grown up, maybe 20 or 18 like that. So, when I said, hey, you all stand in a queue. And to everybody I fed. I said, you take one bite and go. Because before I take food, I offer to Krishna. Actually, it was not like that. I wanted to see if food is okay or not. So I gave to everyone. After that was over, then nice talk and movies going on, ha ha hoo, everything. And when I was going, that girl told, Swamiji, I like you. I said, thank you very much. Me too. You know me too? It's a big virus these days. So then she said, Swamiji, you are not a holy crook. I said, what is this holy crook, yeah? Tell me. Then she told me, the other day when one Maharaji came up, Mummy, I don't know whom she brought, and then we were all so tense. Don't go here, don't here, don't touch that, don't touch that. Keep away. Don't show your mouth when you have to talk. You keep your hand in front of things, you talk like that. And don't look into eye to eye. Look down and up. We were as if, punished in our own house. So she labeled that as a holy crook. Do not become extraordinary in life. Are we less extra? I am man, woman, young, old, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, doctor, patient. One more, spiritual. Hare Ram. Be ordinary, be ordinary. See? And for that, what should be the spiritual life? Our attention should be on ourselves. Means what? When we are interacting with the world, Bhagavad-Gita, 12th chapter, you must have studied. Yasmanno dvijate loko, lokanno dvijate chayaha, harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi, muktaha yasacha me priyaha. He who is not a problem for others, and he who doesn't take others as a problem, he is at peace with himself. See? This is the thumb rule. We have to be at peace with ourselves. And if we are at peace with ourselves, then the whole world is most beautiful. And if we are at war with ourselves, then a miserable person, when he sees the happy person, he becomes more miserable. See? Like one lady, I can't forget her. This happened in Delhi. After my talk was over, ha ha ho ho, lot. Here people are so serious, they don't laugh even. You come to India and see satsang, how dhum dhadaka. Here everybody is sitting, kab khatam hota hai. So, after my talk was over, she became so angry and came as if catching my collar. Therefore, I don't have collar. The only reason, to protect myself. And then she said, what is there for you to say all the time, be happy, be happy? Get married and show? Wow. If you are happy, the world is beautiful. If you are miserable, even such a miserable person from Phoenix, if he goes to heaven, God will ask, hey, how do you like? Garmi kam hai. Spiritual life is being happy. And when you are happy, you are nobody. When you are happy, you are in the utter present. When you are in utter present, your age is zero. See, friends, otherwise, all the time, children are there, don't do this. Relax, relax. Like waters. Keep the water in a petri dish, comfortable. Keep the water in a test tube, comfortable. Keep the water in a capillary tube, comfortable. Ice cubes, keep anywhere awkward. We become ice cubes. Dissolve that. And for that, we have to find out whenever we are disturbed and miserable, who is disturbed, who is miserable. Immediately, you will come to know. Morning also I told you, at the root of every thought, there is somebody sitting. Now find out, is that somebody real? See, All these husband, wife, brother, father, in-laws, outlaws, where are they? See? Can we separate a man from the husband? Can we separate a woman from the wife? And who is miserable? This wife. Where is she show? Be attentive. Then we have to start inquiry. Like one couple came and asked me, the husband told me, Swamiji, you please tell my wife she doesn't listen to me. People use us. There is nothing like free dinner in this world. You please tell her. So what should I tell her? Tell her, she should respect me, I am elder than her. I said, I'm sorry, I will take her side. You always do like that. I said, no, she gives me food, you have never given me anything. What is the reason? The reason is, when were you married? Okay, how many years? 15 years. I said, before 15 years, were you a husband? No. Was she a wife? No. So husband wife's age is your anniversary. I said, now you are married for 15 years. So you are both teenagers. And therefore, teenagers fight. Then continue another 4 years. Once you cross 19 years of your age, your fight will subside and you will come to a realization. It is easier to deal with the known enemy than the unknown friend. Stop reacting. So, how all these relations are born? Be attentive. We are three selves. Mukhyatma, the real self. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad-Gita, 13th chapter, Kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. Hey Arjun, know for certain that I am alone expressing through every body. That is Mukhyatma, the real self. Then Mithyatma. Mithyatma means what? I become a man, woman, young, old only after body identification. When I am not identified with the body, as in deep sleep, I am none of them. So that which is born after body identification is called a Mithyatma, illusory self. In the deep sleep, where I, the man or woman, has gone. So this is the second Atma. First is Mukhyatma, real self. Second is this illusory self, Mithyatma. And the third one is the Gaunatma, the secondary one. Now who is the secondary one? Secondary one is the one who is born after body identification. After body identification, we become mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, etc. Upanishad says, in deep sleep, tatra mata amata bhavati, tatra pita apita bhavati. In deep sleep, we are neither mother, father, brother, sister. Where they have gone? So these three guys, Mukhyatma, Mithyatma, and Gaunatma. Now in this, who is miserable? Find out. You will come to discover is only the Gaunatma is miserable. See? And here you don't have to do anything. Only correct your focal length. That problem which is because of one particular type, a similar type of treatment is given. For example, if I have hunger, so the hunger is in the stomach, the food is outside. So what is the treatment? The food must disappear from outside and enter in my stomach, hunger will be satiated. Similarly, where are the problems? Problems are in our mind. Wrong understanding, wrong notions. So the wrong notions must be corrected by right understanding without creating new notions. In Dharma, in Yoga, in Sankhya, they create new notions. In Yoga, earlier I was a bhogi, now I is a yogi. Earlier I used to eat non-veg, now I don't eat. We are simply changing the one notion by another notion. No, we are not notional. See, friends, like you are here, some of you are citizens of this beautiful country. Earlier, I am Indian. Now change the notion. Now I am American. Basically, human being. Oh, that I forgot. Exactly the same way. I am mother, I am father. I am mother-in-law, I am father-in-law. Whole life goes only in that rubbish. See? And how this is useless. This event which happened in India is so simple. You can learn a lot from this. There was one girl who came to meet me. And she said, Swamiji, you know me very well. I said, yes, I know you. I came for your marriage. I have named your son also. And I know also, I came for your divorce also. She was divorced. Then she came. And she said, Swamiji, there was some kind of function. And in that function, my mummy told me, yeah, please go out. Don't come till the function is over. Because this function is meant only for Saubhagyavati girls. You are not, you go away. She said, but that fellow is not dead. Don't ask me any question. Go and ask Swamiji. So I have come to you. So what is the question? Question is, now you reply this question. The question is, after divorce, the girl becomes vidva or not? When she asked me this question, I became very serious. I have studied all the four Vedas. Nowhere in any Veda this is mentioned. Now who died? Did the husband die? Nobody died. Neither the husband died nor the wife died. Because where are they? Can you show this part is husband, this part is wife? No, you cannot. But I can. One day, one young boy on some airport met me. Swamiji, I am your fan, I am listening to you, I want to ask you a question. I said, before you ask, I want to ask you a question. Yes? Are you married? He said, no, my face is like that. A married person has got a glow on the face. It was a slip of tongue. So where is the husband, wife, brother, father, mother? Where are they? Then who is becoming miserable? It is here the real spiritual practice begins. Once I was in Kedarnath and there were about 50-60 people with me, many years before. And after Darshan Puja, everything, I said, all of you come behind the temple, all of gather. I said, among you, whosoever is more than 60 years and a married couple, separate one side, about 3-4 couples. And there is always shortage of garlands there, very cold. So one garland, I said, we'll recycle. I said, I learned this from America. In USA, they recycle the garland. This is recycled? They do that. Then they asked me this question. Swamiji, when we are leading the spiritual life, what we have to do as a first step. Doing is not spiritual life. Undoing. The moment doer is born, you are in samsara. Enough of doing, no undo. And for that, you find out who is the doer. The doer is somebody always. Get rid of that somebody. Then how to lead our life? The only answer to all the problems of life and to enter the spiritual life is one. Life is Rama Leela, Krishna Leela. What is the Leela? In Leela, everything appears to be happening, but nothing actually happens. Like our is a Satsanga Leela. I am talking to all of you as if you are listening. See, my friends, when we thus start working, as to who is miserable, immediately you can pinpoint. There is somebody. Now, what that somebody should do? Whatever role he has to play or she has to play your role sincerely to the best of your ability and immediately wash your hands. Don't carry the burden. Indian mothers, I feel very pity for the Indian children. In one place, it happened in Germany. One German mother and our Indian mother, a big hall. And when both the mothers came, I was also somewhere nearby, and there were many wires in between. Now both the kids, they saw their mothers and started running towards the mother, and both of them toppled down because of the wires. The moment this happened, Indian mother went running, beta, this wire made you fall down. Now what is the message given to the child? Others are responsible for your miseries. And the German mother, hey, come on, get up, don't cry. See properly and walk. Indian mothers can never learn. You know, when a child is born, three births take place. A child is born, a mother is born, a father is born. Child grows, mother, father never grow. 80-year-old mother will ask the 65-year-old child, beta, khana kaya. Useless. What spirituality? Get out of that. Therefore, that vijnanartham guru meva vigaccha. Start looking within. See? And when this happens, then slowly you will learn the art of withdrawal. But Indian mothers always complain, Swamiji, when he was small, he was never leaving me. All the time, when he used to go anywhere, he'll hold my finger. But now he doesn't look at me. Now he is 40 years old. Will you like a mother carrying her baby, which is 40-year-old, holding the finger, Mommy, I want a chocolate. Will you like such a child? Come on, grow, man, grow. Whole life is wasted only in that. Learn to seek something higher in life. Then we are entering the spiritual path. Otherwise, the same thing. When we are children, yes, we have to learn by some items. We are given some kind of coins or some pieces, 1, 2, 3, yes. Then the children are taught how to count. 1, 2, 3. When a small child does it look so beautiful, is it not? But now The child is MSc final. Beta, 3 plus 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Mommy, it is 5. Will it look good? He has to grow up, is it not? Are we going to remain in KG1 throughout life? Are we going to talk only that? बड़ों का आदर करो, respect elders, don't do this thing, don't throw the things. Enough of that, enough. Now seek within. See, friends. And then we come to discover this is what I told you. Whosoever is miserable is a Gaunatma. And the Gaunatma is born because of identification with the body, Mithyatma. And as a result, Mukhyatma, the real self, is totally neglected. See? So what is to be done? The technique I told you, do natak, Karnataka. All the people from Karnataka, they are expert in that. Karnataka. Karnataka people, they don't say Karnataka. They always add A at the end. Karnataka, Rama, Mama. So, whatever role you have to play your role beautifully, perfectly, relax. But we carry the burden of the Lord. Now, mahine pet mein pala tha. Now he doesn't look at me. You are not worth looking, yaar. Remember one thing. It is the parents who need the children. It is not the other way around. But what arrogance the parents have. We have given you birth. Nobody gives birth to anybody except problems to ourselves. Get out of that. Enough is enough. And that is why in our scriptures, the 4 ashramas are told. So when those couples, 4, 5 of them in Kedarnath, when they were called, they were surprised what to do now. I said, hey, when you got married, first of all, who garlanded whom? So, as you all know, first the woman or the girl garlands and then the boy garlands. I said, now it is the ulta. First, the man should garland his wife, not any other. And then she should garland him. Somebody, what is the meaning of this? I said, the meaning is, till date, the husband was ruling the house. Get me this, get me that, get me this, get me that. Cook for me. I don't like this, I don't like this. And that poor lady was doing everything obediently. Now it is the other way around. You are not going to ask any favor for yourself. Everything you do. When I told all those old Ammas, Swamiji, you are great. You know, in old age, why people suffer is only because of this. They have never discovered their independence, constantly dependent on the poor wife for every small little thing. Where is my brush? Are you baby or what? Go and find out. Where is my toothbrush? Where is my toothpaste? Third question, where are my teeth? Because in old age, teeth are also left somewhere. Bhul gaya main. And such people, I tell you one example, this happened in Pune. I used to stay with them, very nice family, a Maharashtrian family. That lady was a mobile van of all the diseases. Any disease you say, she has that. And her purse used to be filled only with medicines. So wherever she will sit, her husband used to make fun of her. My wife doesn't take food, she survives only on medicines. And she was so happy-go-lucky, never complained about anything in her life. Very happy. And husband was healthy and always making fun of his wife all the time. But she will never react. One day, she died. That moment onward, he became as if paralyzed. And he had 3 daughters. He used to stay 4 months in each daughter's house. Next 8 years, he was doing only one japa. That morning she gave me the tea. Then she went to her room. She kept her tea on the table. She lied down and never woke up. Anybody meeting him, this is the mantra. 8 years. Because he has never done anything himself. That is why the third principle in our scriptures is the Vanaprasthashram. Vanaprasthashram means here after that, after you are retired, VRS, after your children are married or gone, you are no more husband and wife. You are now brother and sister. Be independent. Don't take service. Such people become weaklings. And then we say, oh God. God, see, you don't have common sense. What can I do? Suffer. See, friends, contrary to that, if the man dies early and the woman remains, she is an asset to herself and the whole family. But if it is only the man, only dependent. I am just telling my clear observations. As the people are growing, initially the wife is a weakling and husband is a strong. As they grow, wife grows stronger, confident, and husband becomes a dumbo, weakling. Everything he has to ask, should I put on this pant? No, go without pant. For every small little thing, they have to ask. Discover. This is spirituality. Come back to yourself. And when you thus don't depend on anything or anybody, then you are slowly discovering that essentially I am a man, then I am a husband, a father, a mother, a sister. This is secondary. Discover your essential self first as a person, and then you find out, can this body be me? This is the highest sin according to Sanat Sujatiya. This particular verse I like the most. This comes in Mahabharata after Vidur Niti. The shloka is Anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate kim tena na krutam papam chorena atma apaharina. We are essentially divine, but we mistake ourselves to be the body. Is it not the highest sin? Chorena atma apaharina. We are thieves. Body is produced by someone else. We have just entered in that. And we start claiming encroachment. See, friends. And thereafter, this becomes our primary nature. I am man, I am self-made man. What self-made? Did you produce your own body? See, friends. And this funny body. This body is not produced by us, number one. Number two, the body doesn't listen to us. Those who want to reduce their weight because they are lucky to be fat, lucky people are fat, miserable are unlucky people. So that nice round figure, and he has all the effort to put down the weight. He looks at the ice cream advertisement and 5 kilos बढ़ गए. Just like that. And those who are agarbatti brand, they eat even the whole buffalo alive. That they are continuing. Now that body, which is not produced by us, doesn't listen to us, that body I am. And thereafter the whole life is lived by the body, for the body, on everybody. Therefore, real spiritual life is first thing to be achieved, freedom from body identification. I am not giving you a mantra. I am not telling you go to temple, do chanting. No. Simple thing. Only work on this principle. And it is the same principle is told in our scriptures, but we don't catch it. For example, one husband came and talked to me. Swamiji, I am so miserable because of my wife. Why this is happening to me? Other people's wives are so good. I said, look here. The grass on the other side of the fence is always green. You don't know where the shoe is biting unless you put on that shoe. So he said, no, what should I do? I said, think properly. All problems are dissolved in proper thinking. And what to think about it? I said, look here. In the last life, you have tortured her. And she has done the Karwa Chauth. And she is not going to leave you. So this life she has come again. But I don't remember. I say, you may not remember, but it is the truth. Then what to do? Now behave properly with her. Otherwise, next life again she'll be your wife. No, I'll be her. Now, what you have understood? And what we understand. See, before this body was born, I was there. When this body is dropped, again I'll be there. So what we have understood? Are we born? Do we die? This we don't understand. And get lost in the last life, this life, next life. No, Baba. You are neither born nor you die. That is spiritual life. See. Then what will happen? Be attentive. Once theoretically you accept that the embodied is other than the body. Like if I take out my glasses and put here. So glasses are not looking at you. Behind the glasses there are eyes. Eyes are not looking at you. There is somebody behind the eyes. When you become aware of this, then you are going the right way on the spiritual path. See, friends, it is for this purpose our scriptures tell many topics which are only aimed at this thing. Discover yourself to be someone other than the body. Therefore, sin, merit, hell, heaven, last life, this life, papa, punya, everything has only this thing. Come to discover you are someone other than the body. The moment this will click in your life, understand God's grace is showering on you. Then we will start working on our mind. Because all the problems are only in the mind. I am a man or a woman. The body doesn't know. It is the mind that knows. Knowledge happens only in the mind, not in the body. When they gave a local anesthesia to some part of the body and cut it, and you can see that, you don't get pain because that area was having curfew. Mind was not allowed to enter. So every experience is happening only in the mind. Now, last and the most important point in spiritual life. We have been taking care of our house. How beautiful this house is. Very good. We take care of our food. Very good. Organic food. Organic water. America can do anything. And then we are worried about our figure. Nothing wrong in that. What we have done till date to take care of our mind? Zero. Spiritual life begins. Then a seeker is born. When a seeker is born, he starts working on the mind. Now the question is, what is the meaning of working on the mind? It is like working by the body and working on the body. You go for your work so that you can earn your bread and butter. You're working by the body. Then in the morning you go for running to reach nowhere and come back home. What is that? Working on the body. So when you do exercise, you are not earning anything. So two departments. One, we work by the body, and that body by which we work, we have to maintain that body. So we work on the body. Now apply the same principle to the mind. We are working by the mind. We have never worked on our mind. What is working by the mind? Default settings. Without any reason, questions after questions keep on coming. There is no need. Where are you from? Why are you born? When were you born? When are you going to die? There is no need. But that is the default setting in our mind. We have to keep on accumulating information, knowledge. There is no need. See? About everything we have opinions. About everything we have advice. About everything we have comments. About everything we have got appreciation or condemnation. See friends, this is called as working by the mind, these default settings. Now start working on the mind. What will be working on the mind? We have to work on the mind in two ways, outside and inside. Outside working on the mind. Mind expresses as words. Try to think without using words. You cannot think. Because mind expresses as words. And those words create a pressure inside. Like when somebody gets a vomition feeling, he wants to hold it. Finally, exactly the same way. I should not say, but our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. Are Maharani, when you know I should not say, why don't you keep your mouth shut? But that vomition comes. बोलना ही है. Before we talk on any topic to anybody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? That is working on the mind. And this can be done very simple way. I told you the other day also. See, hear. Don't talk. देखो, सुनो, बोलो मत. Without efforts, you will be at peace. The more we talk, the more mistakes. Less we talk, less mistakes. Don't you talk, no mistakes. Like the studies. The more you study, the more difficulties. Less you study, less difficulty. Don't you study, no difficulty. Life becomes very simple. This is the outer working on the mind. Now inner working on the mind. Now we do this experiment for 30 seconds. Sit. The way you are sitting is perfectly all right. Do not talk to yourself. This is working on the mind inside. Try to lengthen this time every day, a dozen times in a day. Whenever you are sitting, just start. Next 30 seconds, I am not going to talk to myself. If the thoughts come here and then, they will come. Never mind. Again start. This will take away the old habit of talking to yourself and talking to world. Now the last thought, be attentive. What did I tell you? Don't talk to yourself, is it not? Did I tell you don't talk among yourself? When you don't talk to yourself, you don't want to talk to others also. But when we are uncomfortable, poultry farm, then we have to talk to others. That is real maunam, not the external maunam. No, no, I am already mauna, I don't talk. There, keep a paper and get me a cup of tea. चीनी डाली नहीं cartoons. A real maunam, Bhagavad-Gita says, mana prasada saumyatvam maunam atma vinigraha. Mauna is the discipline of mind, not that of the speech. Discipline of the speech is anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. Talk soft, talk sweet, if you have to talk. The best is don't talk. This is what is called as spiritual life. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.